Hey, what's up everyone? Today I'm going to be showing you how to get that live drum feel in Logic Pro X. And if you don't have Logic Pro X, you can still follow along with your own live recorded drum set, or just pick up or sample a live drum set from somewhere. It's pretty straightforward, and if you want your beat sounding like this, there you go. Then this is what you need to do. Alright, let's get started. So, I'm going to open a new Logic project. And I'm going to select the session player. This is the easiest way to get a live drum sound. What this does is like an AI that predicts what the next drum is going to be. And you do have a little bit of control over it. And what I like to do is I like to make it so saturated, make it have that Tame Impala feel. So you already have something, it's live drums. I like this Neo Soul kit, it's pretty smooth. And what I like to do is I take out the kick. So I just have a hi-hat and some fills and the snare. So it'll sound something like this. And you can go out here and choose a bunch of different presets. Let's see what this Bourbon Suite is. Has a lot of ghost notes. You know what? Let's just go back. Let's see what this freestyle is. I like that. And here you can play around with how complex the beat is, how intense it is. I like that. Add a little swing to it. I'm going to turn down the fill amounts by a little hair. Usually at the end, it'll have a little spice. Yep. And there are ghost notes, which is the little snares that you hear in the background that's playing after the main 2 and 4 snare. I'm going to turn that down a bit just because, in hip hop, ghost notes aren't really prominent, but just a little bit's okay. Just a little bit. And here you can manually do the pattern, so if you really wanted to, you can do the 2 and the 4 like that, and just to show you that it actually makes a difference. See? Just like that. Now, you might be asking, why did you take the kick out? Well, because if we're going to saturate the drums, make it have a live feel, you don't want to have the kick to sound super muddy. So that's why I take the kick out and I add it back in later. I'll start a new empty track. Go to the drum kit. And right here is the Neo Soul. And here's the kick. Now, what we will do, I like to add this thing called the vibe. It adds a little flair to it. Here's before and after. I'll mess around with it. I'm going to add reverb. So, go down to Space Designer, and I like to use the large spaces on here. Let's get a parking garage. Makes it a little more punchy, just ever so slightly. And one last thing I'll add is some overdrive. Just makes it a little louder and has a little pop to it. I'm going to turn this compensation off so that I have full control. Turn the drive down a little bit. Here's a before and after. Just makes it more predominant, a more predominant sound. Now we can get into the kick. So what I like to do is go into the mixer, and I will place the overdrive in here and the vibe. That's it. If you're wondering how to drag and paste it, I just hover over it and hold the option button and drag it to the track. So now you have the sound. And I like to EQ the high end out of the kick. See? Just simple, plug and play. Plug and play. Let's just get something down. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Quantize the first note of that. And that's a simple live drum fill. Done what, like less than 10 minutes? Like the part when it fills, it has the automatic fill. Alright, and now what I like to do is I bounce this in place so I make sure that it doesn't change again. And now what I'll do is I'll have a little beginning fill. My own little fill. I'm also hearing an open hat at the beat drop. I'm thinking of adding that too. You gotta make sure that the open hat actually stops playing when the hi-hat plays. Because in a real drum, when you hit the open hat, you know you're opening the hi-hat, and in order to have it closed, you have to close it. And you can't play both at the same time. It stops. Like for example, if I now let's go back here and see how this plays. See how the very first thing is a hi-hat? I'm going to take that out because it's going to clash with the actual open hat. So just drag it to about there. And if you don't like this mess of having things all over the place and this little gap here, what you can do is combine all of this to one track. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to combine these two to one. Bam. Here's your full then from here you can go ahead and add your melody, bass, more drums if you want. You know, it's you have free range, and it's really amazing the possibilities you can do. And I don't even have a live drum set, and I'm able to get this live feel. And if I can do it, I know you can. And yeah, I hope this tutorial was very helpful for you guys. Now, here's another bonus way to get that live drum feel. You get your drum kit, and you want to add an amp to it, and definitely add overdrive to it too. And what the amp will do, it'll add reverb and a whole bunch of stuff to it. Let's actually open it up. So you have a gain, you can EQ the bass, the mid, and the treble. And I turned the reverb on, and also the effects on, and gives it this nice crunchy sound. It sounds nice. See that? You know where that's from? Bet you do. And then in turn, it'll sound like this. Very simple. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4 tracks. 4 tracks. Now, the drum kit might have more than one sound, but you know, the key here is simplicity. Simplicity is key, bro. You want it to be short, simple, and hard, bro. That's all you need for to have good music. Lately, I've been neglecting projects. I write out ideas like this, and I don't even finish them, and I don't know why. Get out of here! Get out of here! There's 2 ways that you could get a live drum feel, which is you alter the kit a lot and you play by hand, or you go into Logic and use their session editor, or you can get live samples of drums, or if you have a drum kit, you can record it in yourself. So there's more than 2 ways, you know. But my favorite way is playing it in myself. If you didn't already tell. So, yeah. So much fun. But anyways, you know, my skill may be limited right now, but you guys are witnessing the growth, and every day counts. So I'm thankful to be in front of the camera, because I'm usually camera shy, and let's make the world a better place.